And you can hear actually that shooting taking place so long, 1 minute, that officers are actually already responding. Sirens engaged while it's still happening. The two officers, rather 5 of them, are at 2 different hospitals at this hour, and so are we. But we want to begin our coverage. Also joining me live tonight at the 25th Police District, our political investigator, Dana Kozlov. Dana.
Brad, so much still under investigation, including what was happening during that minute-plus shootout. Where were other officers? When you listen to radio transmissions of officers calling for backup, you hear them saying 10-1, meaning they wanted all units on duty to get here to the 25th Police District Station. All of this happening as officers were attempting to bring that suspect into the station. Chicago police escort the ambulance of a fellow officer minutes after that carjacking suspect shot him and 2 other officers outside the 25th District Police Station.
Officer down! Let's go down with his head!
Superintendent David Brown says it happened near the Sally Port behind the station around 9:40 a.m. The shootout shattered windows of this police SUV and left bullet holes in its doors.
I want to strongly emphasize the inherent dangers that these and all Chicago police officers experience every day.
But how did it happen? Brown says it's still being investigated, but multiple sources tell us the suspect used his own gun, that officers may not have searched the suspect, and that officers handcuffed him in front of his body instead of behind his back. Those details still not confirmed by the superintendent, who spoke about his officers outside Illinois Masonic Medical Center late this morning.
When they leave home, they leave their loved ones and put these stars on and risk everything. They risk everything, protecting all of us.
Again, Chicago police detectives still trying to piece together exactly what happened. But the superintendent did say again this morning that this suspect was wanted for June 26th carjacking downtown. The superintendent saying that this morning officers were out on patrol, saw a car that they believed was a stolen car from that incident, pulled it over, and then took the person inside into custody. We still, though, are waiting to hear more about exactly who that suspect is. Brad?
Dana, we know it ended here, the 25th District on the northwest side of the Sally Port. That's police parlance for basically where they bring in suspects and process them. Do we know where it originated? Do we know where this suspect was initially arrested before being brought to this location?
You know, we don't know that yet, Brad, and that's a very good question. And we don't know what time he was arrested, whether it was a short time before that suspect was brought here or if it was perhaps early this morning. A statement released this afternoon by the Civilian Office of Police Accountability suggested that the suspect was already a detainee. So that also raises the possibility, well, was the suspect at another police district and then brought here because there was a lockup here? And that's when the shootout occurred. All of these details still being worked out. The superintendent saying that when they have more information to release, they will release it. Brad?
All right, Dana, working your sources tonight. CBS 2 political investigator Dana Kozlov, we thank you.